What is the coordination entity formed when excess of aqueous potassium cyanide is added to an aqueous solution of copper sulphate? Why is it that no precipitate of copper sulphide is obtained when H2S is passed through this solution? Now, please note, cyanide has a desperate affinity for copper ions as well as ferrous and ferric ions. In this question, there is no mention of ferrospheric, so we'll just talk about copper ions. First, let us take a look. If you have potassium cyanide being added to copper sulphate, it's a very extraordinary reaction. Why? Copper in copper sulphate is present as +2. But when cyanide forms a complex with copper, cyanide absolutely loves copper in +1 state. So cyanide in this case plays a double role. It's playing a double game, yes. Cupric ions are reduced to cuprous ions. Oh my God. And then those copper +1 cations now undergo complexation with cyanide to give you CuCN4 3-. Oh my God. So there is a reduction, then a complexation, yes. And then what happens to cyanide ions? Are they just used for complexation? No. Cupric ions are reduced to cuprous. So cyanide gets oxidized to the most dangerous and poisonous gas, cyanogen. Wow, it's a genie or cyanogen, deadly one. This is what is happening. Of course, you could get K2SO4 as a time pass, no doubt. And if you want me to balance this really, I'll balance it for you. Let me write down clean things like K3CuCN4. That is cyanogen. They're just brackets, nothing else, right? Let's balance that. Well, Cn- to cyanogen. If two cyanides are getting oxidized, two coppers must be getting reduced. So if this is 2, let me make this 2. And there are 2 sulfates, 6 and 2, 10 potassium, 10 KCN. This sounds pretty good. 8 into 10, yeah, this is balanced. Done. So the coordination entity formed is this, K3CuCN4. Because it is very stable, because the concentration of free copper ions in the solution is so negligible that when you pass H2S, although CuS is highly soluble in water, there is absolutely no precipitation of Cu2S or CuS simply because the concentration of free copper ions in the solution is very negligible. That is why no precipitation.